In Douglas County, 4 members of the county school board appear in court. They were there for a hearing. It involved a lawsuit filed over the board's actions during the firing of Superintendent Corey Wise. Now, that suit alleges there was a violation of Colorado's Open Meetings Act. Alan Janae was at that meeting tonight. And Alan, we're still waiting to hear the move from the judge.
Yeah, it's now in the hands of District Court Judge Jeffrey K. Holmes. Here's the situation. The core of the question he'll decide is, did the new conservative majority on the board make a decision to fire the superintendent outside of proper meetings as required under Colorado's open meetings law? Late in the day, the two sides emerged from court to wait. First, board president Mike Peterson.
We'll see what he comes back with and when he comes back with it.
No matter how you slice it, this was not done in public. I don't even know why we need to be talking about a law to make them do the right thing.
Robert Marshall's a Douglas County attorney who filed the suit. It followed the board's decision during a contentious meeting February 4th to fire Superintendent Corey Wise. While the board voted on it that night, Marshall alleges the deal was already cut during separate conversations between the board's new majority.
Director A talks to Director B, who talks to Director C. Yeah, he gets what the problem is. And again, if this practice is allowed to stand, well, there is no Colorado open meeting law anymore.
In clear hindsight, do I regret my vote to on February 4th? No. In clear hindsight, would I have done some things differently sequentially? Probably yes.
The meeting law requires that any meeting of a quorum of 3 or more are subject to open meetings law requirements. But the 4 were not together at one time on it, which means the judge has to decide if the separate conversations comprised a meeting.
This is a brand new issue for Colorado courts, so that's what makes me a little hesitant to think, does he want to be the first one to declare this practice illegal? I think it's pretty darn clear that it should be illegal.
Still to be decided, though. Marshall also alleges that when 2 board members met with Wise days before the school board meeting, they gave Wise options involving leaving, but none for staying on, thus indicating their minds were made up. But Peterson said in testimony he did not or had not decided at that point. Now, the judge says he'll issue a written ruling. He's being asked for a preliminary injunction that would be a slap at the board's actions, but not likely an undoing of Wise's removal.
Alan, thanks. Now to northern